Has anybody thought about, like, if Pokemon were real, like, instead of having them to battle, you just have them for functionality? Like, I would totally have Scizor as, like, open my mail for me. What's up, Seahorse Army? Welcome back. I have some pony mail today. Okay, so quick disclaimer. I've been off caffeine for about a month, and just for reasons, and I'm allowing myself to have some caffeine today. So this is my first time having Starbucks in a while, and if I seem like extra hyper, that's why. It's because I completely got caffeine out of my system, and now all of a sudden I'm having it for the first time, so it's gonna be a thing. To be fair, also I'm really excited for today's video. I have two packages here. The main focus of this video is I have pony mail. It is a trade. Well, they're both pony mail. But anyway, I did a trade with somebody, and I'm really excited to open this box. So somebody that I follow on Instagram called Pretty Pony Paradise posted in their stories that they were looking for a couple things, and I had them, and they were things that I already knew that I was planning on letting go. So I just took a chance and I messaged them and I was like, hey, do you want to trade? Because I have these dolls and like these things that I don't want anymore because I'm trying to clear out stuff that doesn't bring me joy and everything. But it was something that she specifically said that she was looking for in her Instagram story, and she posts nothing but My Little Pony, specifically My Little Pony G3, which is one of my favorite lines for My Little Pony, one of my favorite generations, I should say. My favorite is Generation 1, second favorite is Generation 3. I love both of them, and I'm collecting both of them actively. So it's just like, hey, if you happen to have like any duplicates or ponies that you don't want or don't care for or something like that, or just whatever, you know, like I'm not super picky. These are things that I'm already getting rid of, but if you'd like to trade. So we did that. We decided we're gonna go ahead and trade. I moved my hands a lot. I'm really excited. So in this box is some My Little Ponies. I believe it's mostly G1, but I think there might be some G3 in here. I'm not 100% sure. And I only say that because I did go through, she sent me pictures and she's like, this is what I have. Is there anything that you're interested in? I was like, yes, that, and that. So anyways, we decided, you know, like we agreed on what we were going to trade, and that was that, but I've forgotten which ponies there's two of them that I know for sure I remember what is in here, but the rest of them I forgot exactly which ones I had picked out for the trade, so it's gonna be a little bit of a surprise, so that'll be fun. The other package is also pony mail. So this is an eBay purchase. I don't have like a lot of eBay purchases recently, so I can't make like a dedicated video of doing an eBay haul, and I don't want to wait I don't want to wait for more eBay purchases to open this, because I'm really excited for this, and it is a pony. So I'm actually going to start with this, and then we'll open up the box that I got from Lucy. By the way, I'm probably going to forget, so I want to say it now. Please go check out Pretty Pony Paradise on Instagram. I'm going to put the handle, like the spelling of it, up on the screen here. I'm looking at it like I can see it. I can't. It'll be in post. Anyway, I'm also going to put her link to her Instagram in the description of this video. Please go check her out. Give her a follow. Her pictures are beautiful. They're vibrant. They're all My Little Pony. So if you're interested in seeing that, please go give her a follow, and maybe leave a comment on one of her pictures saying that Chad Marvelous sent you. Just that way she knows that you came from my channel. So anyway, all right. So without any further ado, I want to open this because I want to see it, but I need some scissors. Scizor. Oh my gosh. Has anybody thought about, like, if Pokemon were real, like, instead of having them to battle, you just have them for functionality? Like, I would totally have Scizor as, like, open my mail for me. Something like that. Have Squirtle to just basically water my garden. My random intrusive thoughts. Anyway, so this is the pony that I recently bought on eBay. So this is Daisy Paisley. So Daisy Paisley is, like I said, a G3 My Little Pony, but she is from 2007, and it's from the Pretty Patterns Pony collection. So I guess does it say which ones? No, it won't let me click on the thing. Anyway, but I think the Pretty Patterns ponies were the ones that had this like gradient here. So instead of it just being one solid color for the pony and then a cutie mark, they had this, like, you know, for her specifically goes green, teal, blue, and then to her actual color, which is purple. And then they had like their symbols or their cutie marks were some kind of pattern. So for hers, it's like a paisley. So like what you see on like bandanas and stuff like that. But anyway, so that is the cutie mark up close. But anyway, so this is the pony. And the reason I wanted this, so actually it was because of after I started talking to Lucy on Instagram, I started looking up all the ponies that I have for G3, and I literally went through all of the ponies on strawberryreef.com. I went by color, and I've just like found all by memory all the ones that I know for a fact that I have and made a list of them. And this was one of the ones that I saw on the list as I was going through. I saw the picture and I was like, oh my gosh, that pony is gorgeous. And it's because of the color scheme. Like this is like my absolute favorite color spectrum, color range. Everything from purple through green, basically purple, blue, indigo, teal, green, you know, like all of those colors are like my favorite colors. I love the peacock colors, basically. The cool tone colors is what it is. And I'm obsessed with lime green or acid green or whatever. Like literally my phone had like the case on my phone, you know, and stuff like that. I love this color. So yeah, and then I love purple. I love this particular color of blue. So when I saw this pony, I was like, yeah, I have to have that. So I went onto eBay and I just took a look around, and I found several listings for this pony, and she was not very expensive. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get her now, because usually I'm that person that'll go through and find a bunch of stuff that I want on eBay, and I will click the little heart or like to watch the item or whatever, and I'll just kind of let it sit there. And then if they do come back and give me like an offer that's like a really good offer or something, I might just go ahead and buy it. But this one was already at a pretty decent price, so I just went ahead and bought it right away because it was in pretty decent condition. She has, like, her hair looks fine. It is messy. Like, this pony looks like it was played with, which I like that because that means that she was well loved. But there is little things, there is little scuffs and marks and stuff, but I don't think it's anything that I can't clean up. There's something on her lip right there, like a little spot, but I think that'll come off with acetone, or maybe even just a little bit of scrubbing that might come off. But yeah, for the most part, this pony is in really good condition, and I just need to clean her and fix her hair and she'll be good to go. Now, the main event for this video. Oh shoot, I should have opened the box before I started filming. Anyway, I'm gonna open this box now. In fact, I'm just gonna send you to a really quick commercial break, or if you have YouTube Prime or whatever, or YouTube Premium or whatever, then you'll probably just see some static for a little bit and no commercials. But I'm gonna send you to an ad break. I'm gonna open this box, and then when we get back, I'll show you the ponies and or you know, the items that Lucy sent me for the trade. I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. Wait, zoom out. Okay, that's as far out as I can go. There, I can turn it a little. So I just wanted to show you what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna move this little table. I have like a TV tray here that I'm setting everything on. But anyway, so this is what I'm seeing as I'm opening it. Oh, bubble wrap. There's bubble wrap. Ah, okay, so everything is individually wrapped. I love that because it's like a bunch of little presents. I love that. That's my favorite. Okay, so I don't even know where I'm gonna start because like I don't know what any of these are, so I'm literally just gonna start grabbing ones. I guess we're gonna start with orange. So this feels like a smaller pony, so maybe this is a baby pony. I don't remember if I picked any baby ponies. Anyway, let's see what we've got. Oh, I remember. Okay, this technically wasn't part of the trade. So after talking to Lucy, we started, or she started watching my videos. I don't think she had seen my videos beforehand. I just randomly followed her Instagram, and when I messaged her, I showed her like some of the videos that I had that showed the collections of which ponies I have already, and then she started watching. So she actually told me that she wanted to include this, and it's not part of the trade. This is just an additional pony that she sent me, and I could not be happier because this is a new pose for me. I don't have a pony that looks like this in this pose in my collection, and in fact, I don't even remember which pony this is. Hold on, I want to look up the name real quick. Okay, that took a second because apparently this is a unique pose. There is no other pony that is posed like this. Anyway, so okay. Is it honalu-loo? I think it's like Honolulu, but it's honalu-loo. So this is Honolulu. It is a G3 baby pony. Let me zoom in so you could see her. Look how cute she is. Oh my gosh. So she's got a butterfly cutie mark. She has a unique pose. It is called the Honolulu pose. So it is unique to this pony. I'm going to take this rubber band out so that way I can show you her just a little bit better. So, oh, she's in such good condition too. Anyway, so she is a baby Pegasus. So she has wings. The wings are molded on. They are also painted on. And then she's got these little like swirls around her like legs and in between her wings and stuff. And even on the back here. And that they're molded details that are also painted. And the only other pony that I knew of that had this was, oh, I forgot that name. But it was one that had like, it was a white pony with pink hair and blue wings. And I had her when I was younger, and she came with a VHS tape and everything. Anyway, but yeah, so I think this is absolutely adorable. And if you've been watching my pony videos recently, you know that I have been obsessed with the baby ponies, and which is so funny because I had mentioned previously that like when I was a kid, I didn't care for, I liked the baby ponies, but not as much because I thought that they were like the discount version of My Little Ponies because they're smaller or whatever. I don't know why I had that mindset. Now I love them because I just think that they're cuter and they're smaller and they're miniature versions of actual ponies. Anyway, but I love them. They so stinking cute. Lucy, thank you so much for this. I love this pony. I am obsessed with the baby ponies, especially with G3 baby ponies because I feel like there wasn't that many, or maybe there was and I just never really saw them all that often. So, and I don't have that many in my collection, but my baby pony collection is slowly growing. I love this so much. All right, I need to make a little bit of room here. Hold on, I want to open this a little bit more light in. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm just gonna grab another one at random. Okay, so we're gonna look at the green one next. Oh, yay! Okay, so I kind of wanted to save this one until later, but that's totally fine. I'll just go ahead and do this one now. So I've got Quackers! So, okay, this is one of the Twinkle Eye ponies. And it's one of the only ones that I don't have. There's very few of them that I have most of the Twinkle Eye ponies, I feel like, at this point. And I even have some reproductions over there behind me. But this is one of the ones that is a little bit harder to find. A little bit, I don't know how rare necessarily, but definitely a little bit more sought after. And if you get one in a good condition, it's usually a little bit more expensive getting it on eBay. So I was just so excited when I saw that this is one of the options that Lucy was offering for the trade, and I really, really like her. Now, it looks like she is faded because this is supposed to be a white pony, and if you hold up like Honolulu next to her, you can kind of see that this pony, Quackers, is much darker. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to try my hand at retro brighting, which I have not done before, but I've always wanted to try it, and I have a couple other ponies that I need to do that for as well. So I think I'm going to do that. Otherwise, she looks really good. I mean, the hair feels a little bit dry, but that's totally something I know how to fix. And she's not like dirty or anything. I think Lucy said that she cleaned up the ponies before sending them, which I genuinely appreciate. But yeah, so I can totally, I'm probably gonna restyle the hair a little because being that it was like wrapped up in the box, it's a little flat. So I'm gonna probably like recurl the hair or, you know, straighten it out a little bit or something. But yeah, overall, honestly, this pony is in decent condition, and I was happy to include it as part of the trade because, like I said, it's a little bit more expensive if I was to outright buy it. But anyway, so this is Quackers. Just get a little bit of a close-up here so you can see her a little bit better. Twinkle eye ponies. I love this pose. I don't know why, but this pose is just super cute. And she's called Quackers because she has a little duck with an umbrella for her cutie mark. How stinking cute is that? I love that. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with ducks and like the rain and stuff like that. Like my favorite, like I don't collect Nana Surprise anymore, but my favorite Nana Surprise doll that I do have, I call her Ducky, and she's literally wearing a rain hat, a raincoat, galoshes with little ducks on them, and she's super adorable, and I kind of want to display Quackers with Ducky, or at least take some pictures or something like that. But oh my gosh, I love how long the tail is, and I love how on G1 My Little Ponies how the tails were a lot thicker because like after G3 the tails were kind of like, I feel like they were like an afterthought because they put most of the effort in the hair on the mane, and then the tail was just there. It was just like a little extra thing of hair. But I love that, you know, for G1 the tail was really substantial, and I love it. Oh, it's got a nice curl and bounce. Anyway, okay, so I'm obsessed with this, but there is more ponies in here, so I gotta keep going. Okay, let's not things over. Here's a green and blue one. So let's see what is in here. Oh, it's another G3 pony. Okay, so this is another one that I'm really excited for because it's a G3 pony that I've wanted for a little while, and seeing it in the lot or as one of the options for trade, I got really excited. So this, oh, hold on, I gotta look up the name. I don't know the name. G1 ponies, I know a little bit more of the names. G3 ponies, there's so many of them, I don't know all their names. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Lucy, you did such a good job at like storing them, and they look so nice coming out of the wrapping. Anyway, so this is Butterpop. I love it. She's like a pony that's gonna go to the movies because she's got a popcorn cutie mark, like movie theater popcorn cutie mark. And is she scented? Oh, okay, no, she's not scented. I smelled something that smelled sweet, but I don't know why she would smell sweet. If anything, she'd probably smell like buttered popcorn. I don't know. Anyway, but she just smells like a clean pony, so that's good. Anyway, her hair, look how floppy her hair. Her hair is so nice, so smooth. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I love the colors. Like this color combination actually looks really beautiful. This is another one of those ponies that like I saw on, like when I was going through all the ponies and I saw her and I'm like, oh my gosh, she is really cute. I like the color combination, and I love the fact that she has buttered popcorn as her cutie mark. I don't know, I just think that that's really cute. And like, I'm a movie buff. Well, okay, I'm not like a movie buff, but I love going to the theaters to watch movies specifically. So like, I don't know, I just really liked the way this pony looked. So it was one of the ones that was like on my pony wish list, I guess. There's a lot of ponies that I do want to get, both in G3 and G1. I mean, I wouldn't mind having all of them. Like, I'll just say that. And I don't even mind having duplicates because I like to customize ponies. But I do have a wish list of ponies that I am specifically looking for. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing, because I don't know if I think it was 2 years ago I made my Grail doll / Grail pony list, and there's way more ponies that I want to get that I would not necessarily consider Grail, because I feel like for Grail ponies or Grail dolls, that's something that's either really expensive or really hard to find or just difficult to find for some reason. So it's something that's really like you want in your collection, but it's gonna be really hard to find, or it's really expensive, so you have to save up for it or something like that. Stuff like these ponies, like, you know, especially G3, for example. G3, I feel like, was a lot more mass produced and they're a lot easier to come by. So they're not super expensive online usually, unless if they were like an exclusive release or something. But like, for example, this pony was relatively affordable. And that's basically what most of my pony wish list is. They're specific ponies that I like, either from remembering from my childhood or just in general I really want, like this one. And they're not Grail list, but, or Grail status status, but I do have that wish list. So let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in if I just made a video where I just tell you what my My Little Pony wish list is. So yeah, anyway, this is Butter Pop, and I'm so happy to have her in my collection. And I just realized both of these ponies are actually in the same pose, which I think is really cute. This is actually the Daffy-Daisy pose. So there's a pony, I don't know what Daffy-Daisy looks like, but there is a pony named Daffy-Daisy from G3 that was the first one that was made in this pose. And when that happens, they named the pose after the first pony that came out with that pose. Anyway, let's keep going. So there's only a few more in here. I don't know, let's do this one. We're gonna do a blue one. It's a princess pony. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is one, oh, I don't know her name. Hold on. I thought I was going to be good and like be able to remember the names, but hold on. Because I keep getting this one mixed up with another one that came out in the same set. So this pony is from 1987, which is year 5 for the G1 My Little Ponies. This is Princess Serena. Now there's another pony in the same line that came out in the same, the same set, and it's Princess Royal Blue, and I keep getting them mixed up because they are both blue ponies with pink hair, and they are both earth ponies, meaning they're not a Pegasus or a unicorn. So I kept getting them mixed up, and that's why I had to look up the name. But this one is Princess Serena, which, by the way, I don't have Princess Royal Blue either. I did not have this one or Royal Blue, but now I do. Now she has the fading pink hair, but her hair is still pretty pink, which is actually really cool. Like her tail is a little bit more pink than her mane is. Her mane is a little bit more faded, but even the mane, still, you could tell that it was supposed to be pink. And then she's got a gold tinsel. Ponies, I don't mind the tinsel on. I actually kind of like the tinsel on ponies. It always made it feel a little bit more special to me as a kid. And now that I'm an adult, I like it. I think it's more dolls that I don't care about the tinsel as much, or don't care for the tinsel as much. But for ponies, I think that it looks really cute. Now, the gimmick with princess ponies is their cutie mark was 3D. Now, it looks like it's supposed to light up because of this plastic gem. They don't light up. It's just a simple 3D like metallic shape with a little gemstone in it. I do have a few other princess ponies. For example, here is Princess Tiffany, who actually came out in the same set as Princess Serena, and I've had her in my collection for a while. What's really funny is Princess Serena is missing a few hair plugs right here in the front, which I could totally fix if I want to. It's not bothering me. It's not super bad, but if I wanted to, I could totally just add a couple hair plugs there. But what's funny is that is the case for this one, and then also for this pony, I also got on eBay in 2020, and a few plugs are cut. They're not missing, they're just cut. But I never replaced them because it's not enough to like bother me, I guess. I don't know, like she still looks really pretty. Like the hairline, her hair comes down far enough on her forehead that it does not bother me. I've thought about replacing them, but like I said, she looks really pretty as is, so I don't really need to. Plus, I feel like it gives her character because I got her like this, and then I cleaned her up to make her look all pretty and everything, and I'm just kind of happy the way she is, so I don't necessarily need to alter her. And I kind of feel the same way with this one. I don't know. I mean, it's there. If I have a nylon hair, I don't know if I do, but if I have nylon hair that matches close enough to this hair color, then I might just give a couple extra little plugs there because her hairline is a little further back. But it's in great condition. Like I said, the hair is still pink, which is great. The tinsel is a little all over the place, but it usually is for these kind of My Little Ponies. And it's not bad. Like, it's not frizzy. It's just a little like all over the place, but it just kind of adds sparkle to it. So I'm actually really happy with the way she is. She does have a few marks on her on the front there, but I feel like I'd be able to get those off no problem with a little bit of scrubbing, like soap and water, or maybe acetone. Acetone will probably get those off. So like, I'm really not worried about it. Otherwise, she is in great condition, and I'm super happy about that. So anyway, okay, so let's go. Next up, we're gonna do the red one. So, let's see. Oh, that's right. Okay. This is one of the Rock and Beat ponies. So this is actually Tuneful. I had to look up the name because I did not know the name. I'm not very familiar with these ponies, but I have started to fall in love with them because look at the vibrant color, like how bold these colors are, because like most ponies are like these pastel, you know, kind of colors, but when you get ponies like this that have interesting color combinations, or just look how dark blue this is compared to like literally pastel blue and dark blue, you know, like when you see the difference, like it's crazy. Like I don't know, I've just been very interested in these ponies that have bold colors because they're so uncommon. Like you don't see ponies that have these kind of colors on. Oh my gosh, and she has like an extra little like stripe of color in her hair right there. But anyway, so this is from the Rock and Beat Ponies collection. Obviously she's a unicorn. Her hair is really long. Oh, I like that. I like how long her hair is. I've never seen one of these in person. Like I've never owned a Rock and Beat pony. This is from 1985, which is what, year 3, I think? I could be wrong about that. Anyway, whatever. But so the pony's mold says 1985, and I feel like this is the same mold that I've seen on other unicorns. In fact, I don't have any available. Well, over there I've got like Fizzy. This is, you know, Fizzy was in the same pose, and she's one of the Twinkle Eye ponies. This is what I'm talking about. So the mane is thin, but like not in a bad way, because it's, you know, you can see it's very nicely rooted, but it's nice and thin, and it's really long, which I like. A lot of other ponies, I guess most of these are pretty long compared to some of the other ponies that I've had. But like, okay, so if we look at Powder, for example, her mane is only like long enough to kind of wrap around her neck right there, and then the tail's really long. But if you look at her mane is really long, and then the tail is also really long, but you know, the tail is nice and thick as well. I love it. The cutie marks for the Rock and Beat ponies were not like pictures of things, they're more like a design, and they kind of go up the length of the whole body, kind of like the Twice as Fancy ponies, but instead of like a repeat cutie mark, this is like a pattern. So for her, it's a bunch of squares and dots in pink and orange, and it's just on this really like dark blue color with this really bold, like, I don't know, it's not coral, but it's kind of in between red and orange. I would say it's more on the orange side, but I don't know, let me know. Do you think it's more orange or do you think it's more red? But I don't know, it's such an interesting color combination, and that really caught my attention. I would not mind getting more of these. I think some of the other color combinations I like even more than this, so I kind of want to get more of the Rock and Beat ponies now, just because. And then they have eyeshadow. She's got like makeup on. You can see like the pony is wearing eyeshadow. That's actually really cool. And I love the fact that she's a unicorn. I always loved the unicorns. But anyway, so that is, I forgot her name already, Tuneful. That is Tuneful. Will she stand up? Okay, she kind of leans to the side, but she will stand up, but that's good. And I think, yeah, so we are to our last pony. And I think I know which one this one, yeah, I remember which one this one is, because this is one of the ones that I was actually really excited for, which I think was one of the first ones that Lucy suggested for the trade. So anyway, we're looking at the yellow wrapping. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is Magic Star. And you can see the cutie mark is like a wand with a star on the end and a ribbon. Hold on, let me take these rubber bands off. See, I love when the ponies are packed like this and have the hair kind of tied down, because it always keeps the hair nice and neat. The only bad thing is now it looks really flat. So I'm gonna see if I can liven it up a little bit by putting it in like one of those large round curlers and then steaming it or something like that to give it a little bit more of its original volume again. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Actually, this is kind of bouncing back. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So this is Magic Star. Now, Magic Star is an interesting pose. Like, she's supposed to stand up like this, and she even has spots on her back hooves right here, and I guess she came with a stand, or she was able to go with a play set or something like that, but there's like a stand that you can put her on with little pegs to get her to stand up like this. I mean, otherwise she can obviously stand like this, but I think she's meant to do this. But what's interesting about this pony is this is actually from the So Soft Ponies line. Now, if you saw my Christmas haul from this past year, which If I remember, I'll put the link up here if you want to see that. One of my longtime viewers, Diane, hi Diane, she sent me, she was such a thoughtful gift. It was 3 So Soft ponies, and I was so incredibly happy because like My Little Pony is my absolute favorite toy to collect, and especially My Little Pony G1 from the 80s. And anyway, so she sent me 3 So Soft ponies. I only own a few of them, and the gimmick with So Soft ponies is that they were flocked, so their entire coat or their entire body was covered in a flocking of like white fuzz, basically, and they're supposed to be soft so you can hug them and everything, and that was the gimmick with these. I'm gonna get a picture of what Magic Star normally looks like and put it right here. So here is a side-by-side of what Magic Star normally looks like next to this one that I have in my hand here. So you can see the one that I have is actually deflocked, so that just means that the flocking has actually been removed, and it looks like it was done very well because the cutie mark and all the paint is intact. But if you can see from this picture, normally Magic Star has this really soft flocking all over her body, and it just makes her look fuzzy. Now, when I was younger, I didn't care so much for the So Soft ponies. I always liked just the way ponies normally look, you know, with the plastic or the vinyl bodies. And the So Soft ponies were, because they were fuzzy, I felt was a little weird, the fuzz or the fur, because I was so used to the way ponies normally felt. And plus, the So Soft like flocking is always white, and it would always make the ponies look lighter, and I always wanted to know what the ponies would look like without the flocking, because any pony that I had, which by the way, the first So Soft pony I ever had was Ribbon, and that's a blue pony, and the spot where the flocking was coming away at one point, I could see underneath, and I was like, oh, this pony's supposed to be dark blue, not like almost like this color, and not a soft blue, you know, so the flocking always made the pony look lighter, so I always wanted to deflock the So Soft ponies. Now, I don't mind as much. I'm actually, like, as I'm going back as a collector and getting a lot of the original G1 My Little Ponies, the So Soft ponies are just part of pony history. It's part of the collection. So I actually do like them if they are in good condition. That's the issue with a lot of these ponies from the 80s. The So Soft ponies, if they were played with or mishandled, a lot of times the flocking will be dirty, or it will rub off in places, or just it'll look really matted. And if that's the case, then I don't really like the way that they look. I want it to look nice. So if I ever get, in fact, I have gotten a couple So Soft ponies where that's the case, where part of the flocking is missing, and one of them, like, it's dirty and matted, because they're really hard to clean without messing up the flocking. So it's like, whenever I see those, it's like, I still will get them, but I'd want to do this. I'd want to remove the flocking, so that way it just looks like a normal pony. And I kind of want to get 2 of each of the So Soft ponies. Like, I want to have one in a good condition, and then I want to go on eBay and find a cheap one that's in kind of bad condition so I can clean it up. Like, if it's in a good condition, I'm not gonna deflock it. I'm not gonna deface the pony. I know a lot of people get upset when people do that, to, like, if the pony looks good and it's in good condition, and then, you know, somebody customizes it or they remove the flocking or whatever, people in the comments, I see it all the time, where they for some reason get upset, even though it's not their pony, it's the person who's doing it, their pony and their choice. But still, I personally would not take the flocking off of a So Soft pony if it was in really good condition. But if it's in bad condition, it's a good excuse for me to do this. So, but yeah, I was actually really excited because this is a yellow pony with bright lime green hair. And once again, it's not, okay, I'm saying it's not a common thing, but as I'm looking at Strawberry Reef and I'm seeing all the yellow ponies here, it's pretty much, yellow ponies mostly have green hair, purple hair, or blue hair, with a few exceptions being rainbow hair or like a multicolor or something like that. So I guess there's quite a few yellow ponies with green hair, but whatever. I'm just saying, it's like, you know, there's way more pink ponies than there is yellow ponies. So I always love these colors, like these interesting bold colors that are not pink and purple, only because of how common pink and purple is in the My Little Pony world. Okay, let's see if I can pick up all these ponies at the same time. Here we go. So here are all the ponies that I got in this video. Of course, we've got Paisley, whatever her name is, the paisley one, the purple one that I bought from eBay, and the rest of these are from Lucy. Of course, that's Pretty Pony Paradise on Instagram. Once again, please go check out Lucy's Instagram. I'm going to leave the link down below. Go send her some love, give her a follow, and like I said, leave a comment on one of her pictures. Like, find whichever pony is your favorite pony in the pictures she has on Instagram, and leave a comment under that picture saying that Chad Marvelous sent you. But anyway, I'm gonna go find a space to put these because I want to have them displayed. Actually, I'm gonna put some of them in my pile of the ones that I need to clean up and fix, because some of them had like little scuffs, and I definitely want to try and do a retro brighting for Quackers to see if I can make her look bright white again instead of this kind of dull color. Just see if I'm any successful at all. I don't know if I will be, but we'll try. But that being said, okay, I couldn't hold him anymore. I had to put him down again. I'm gonna get going for right now because I have another like 3 videos that I want to film today before I have the D&D campaign that I run with some of my friends a little later on this evening. So I gotta get on it because I need to get this filming done before I leave. So, but I'm gonna go for right now. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comment section which of the ponies that I opened and showed you today was your favorite, because they're all very different. They're all from different sets, and they all are like different colors and stuff like that. So let me know which one was your favorite. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that fun YouTube stuff. And I hope I see you in the next video. Bye! If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.